Time for some retro bollocks. Pull up a chair and let me bore you senseless, because today it's all about Shadowrun. Okay, I first discovered Shadowrun when I was a little fart back in 1993. Shadowrun on the Super Nintendo is such an amazing game. It's in my top 5, but it was where it all started for me with Shadowrun. Just an amazing RPG. You know, you play as Jake Armitage and you get killed at the beginning but then brought back to life, and it's just like a cyberpunky, futuristic, top-down RPG. But we just found this and thought, this is amazing, and just played it to death. And me being on the Mega Drive owner, discovered this a bit later, but it's a different game is the Mega Drive version. It's totally different. It's not a patch on the Super Nintendo, but still a good game. So me and Andy, being the geeks that we were, discovered that there was a massive universe to Shadowrun, and it actually began in 1989 as a tabletop role-playing game like Dungeons and Dragons, but obviously, you know, futuristic, cyberpunky stuff. So we went off to Leeds Corn Exchange, and there was this old shop there which is called Travelling Man, and we've got the second edition of Shadowrun, the RPG top-down tabletop role-playing game. And this took over our lives for about 5 years. You know, every weekend, being nerds, we would just sit there and delve into the universe of Shadowrun. So yeah, so the universe of Shadowrun then is all about running the shadows. You are people who are off the grid. You're people who, you know, the government can't track, and you're hired by people to do wet work or whatever. You know, go murder someone, shoot someone, steal something, whatever the job is. But that's all down to the games master. Very much like D&D, you have your games master. But this is the main book you need if you want to get into Shadowrun. Obviously, this is a second edition, just after 1991 or something. But I think it's up to the 8th edition, so a lot will have changed. But I prefer old school, so I'd say start with second edition. And yeah, everything you need to know about playing the game is in there. So that's your main book then, second edition. There's a couple of great source books. Well, there's loads of source books, but I've got a couple of good ones here. So here we are, look, the Street Samurai Catalogue. Now Street Samurai is basically a type of character you can be, you know, profession type thing in the Shadowrun universe. Very, very cool character. You know, proper get me geek on here with this. I mean, what's not cool about someone that's got cybernetic enhancements and they have a katana as well? I mean, you've got your guns, you've got your cyberware, and a katana. So yeah, the Street Samurai, for me, is my favourite character sort of style in the universe of Shadowrun. But this Street Samurai catalogue is exactly that. It's a catalogue of weapons. So it shows you all the different types of guns that you can get hold of. Oh god, I am 11 years old again. Oh, look at this. But anyway, yeah, that's a great recommendation. Street Samurai catalogue. If you could get your hands on that, that's a good one. Another one that's very similar to the Street Samurai catalogue is Fields of Fire. This is another one. This is all different types of equipment that you can get, and guns, black market stuff. It's all useful for, like, if you're going to be the games master, because you can get your geek on and know all the different types of equipment and stuff that's available. So yeah, Fields of Fire, that's another good one. And then another good source book is the Rigger Black book, which is all vehicle related stuff. So all the different vehicles in the Shadowrun universe that you can have and own. A Saab Dynamite, look. by getting my Geek on. I've had some gunfights in a Saab before. I've driven in there, look, the Mitsubishi Night Sky limousine. I've ridden the back of those with some dangerous characters in past, I tell you. Now look, Westwind 2000, I once wrote one of those off. I wrote one of those off at a lamppost in a gunfight. But yeah, Rigger Black Book, that's another good source book. But it doesn't end there though, it doesn't end there with the Shadowrun universe. There's like card games, there's miniatures, there's all sorts of stuff you can do with it. Yeah, so there's hundreds of source books that you can get your hands on, but also novels. God, I've got some beauties here. So yeah, up first then, the Secrets of Power trilogy. There's 3 books. So first one is Never Deal with a Dragon. Great book. Highly recommend that one. Then you've got the second part to that, Choose Your Enemies Carefully. Then you've got Find Your Own Truth. That's it's a good recommended story. Then you've got another, probably my favourite, Striper Assassin. And then the sequel to that is Who Hunts the Hunter. But these are to do with like these shape-shifting characters that can change into cats and rip your face off. Yeah, and then other great books, Never Trust an Elf, Changeling, Shadow Play, and then another great one with lots of short stories in is Into the Shadows. Like me being a geek and a fan of Shadowrun, there is other geeks out there like me who loved the SNES game and the Mega Drive game so much that they banded together, they got crowdfunding, and they made some amazing Shadowrun games that are available now on your PS4. Those titles are Shadowrun Returns, Shadowrun Dragonfall, Shadowrun Hong Kong. So there you go, that's Shadowrun Universe. I'm not going to bore you with all the ins and outs of how to play the role-playing game, because it's just, there's so much to it and it would take so long. So we're going to end this Retro Bollocks now with a bit of the fan-based game, Shadowrun Hong Kong. So yeah, thanks for stopping by.
It's like, where's the old man? You know my character's got to have a cool sound to him. Where's the old man? Duncan's got to be a scouse, aren't he? Never showed up. So I'll ask him when last time I saw him, so. A few weeks ago. The orc bows his head, his voice sounds far away. Not being the same, Mason. Okay, so Carter comes along. Carter's not a Scouser, and she has a Geordie accent. We should get down, Duncan. Head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up, like. Ah, wait, man. Looks like there's another way out of the docks. The other side of the gate. Think that I can bypass that dock. Alright, we're going in. Is this gonna turn nasty? Oh. Oh, we got some trouble. Tattooed gunman here is a strong Yorkshire accent. Oh yes. Fishing for arseholes, I told her. You're gonna need some better bait, kid. Okay then, so it's game on. Get to this position here. Look there. Fucking hell, I'm moving in. Yeah, I'm moving in. Right, so who am I going to shoot here? 99% to hit the mage, light cover. Gotta go for it, haven't we? And again. 2 shots. I'm going to run over there and get this guy. Don't know why my guy turned up with a machete. But he did. Turned up with a machete. Yeah, I'm just gonna do him with machete. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oops, they're out in the open. That where I let off. And go after him again and slash him. That's the mage dead. And him. Carter's moving in. Skills bar. Cast a firebolt at that guy. Right, let's just do some drastic here. Let's move over here. Skill bar up. I'm going to shoot that guy dead. I'm going to run in position to there. Skill bar up. I'm going to go in and slash him. I might be able to hit him from there. Dead. Oh, missed him. Have another go. That's it. Killed him. Down over here. There's no control. Oh shit. Snipers just took them guys out, that weren't expected.